Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter coming back at you. It is cold out here today. Today I want to get into a pair of Adidas Forum 84 ADVs. I recently picked up my first pair of ADVs, which I've got on feet, and I did a couple reviews of them. When the ADVs first dropped, I guess it was last year, a lot of people who were familiar with the channel kept telling me, you gotta look at these, you gotta look at these. The quality is really good, I think you'd really like them, and they were right. And actually, after I got these delivered, I liked them so much that I went ahead and pulled the trigger on getting this ADV pair in the white and Bluebird colorway. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's look at these Forum 84 ADVs in the Bluebird colorway. And real quick before I get into those, just in case you missed my on feet of these ADVs, these are currently available on the Adidas website, and I think they are $110, maybe even just $100, but I really like this pair. I did swap the laces for sail colored laces, which I think is a nice touch, but I really like how these don't have the 3 stripes on them, and they just kind of have like a minimalistic look to them, but they're really good quality, and I love the way that they look on feet. But anyhow, we'll get to the shoes that we're here to talk about. So no real need to spend much time on the box. It's just like the other ADV box that I got, black. It's got 3 stripes on the top. The tag reads Forum 84 Low ADV, and this is size 10.5. The colors are labeled as footwear white, and Bluebird. I ordered these from a skate shop called CCS. I believe they're on the West Coast, but they got here, you know, within a week. I think if you search Forum 84 Bluebird, you can still find these at various skate shops throughout the US. And here they are, the Forum 84 ADV in the Bluebird colorway. And some differences in these and the shoes that I'm wearing. Right away you can see that these do have the 3 stripes on the side, and the Adidas trefoil there on the side of the shoe is like stamped on, but the shoes that I'm wearing, it's actually stitched on there. These have more of like a natural gum outsole, and the ones that I have on feet just have a sail colored outsole. So there's just a couple quick differences. I'm sure there's more than that, but that's just what stuck out to me right off the bat. Starting with this outsole, like I mentioned, it's got the natural gum colored outsole, and it is a standard Forum 84 tread pattern. You've got the Adidas branding there at the midfoot, and that suction cup up at the front is that classic Adidas Bluebird color. My camera is wobbling back and forth. It is windy out here, and that wind is cold, so sorry if the picture keeps shaking. Hopefully it's not too bad. But then as you come up, you can see that that outsole meets a sail colored midsole. You can see some Adidas branding there in the back, and the stitching all matches that sail color. And then as you come to the inside of the shoe, you can see that Dillinger webbing, and it's white, and I think the netting on top is like a sail color. But I love that Dillinger webbing. That's just a classic touch on all Forum 84s. Then as you come up from that, you've got this white hard plastic heel anchor that wraps around the back. Looks nice and clean. And then as you come up from that midsole, it's just a real nice thick cut of leather, and it's cold out here, so you might not be able to see it, but it's actually pretty soft for being as thick as what it is. But it seems like it'll hold up for a long time. When you look down on it, you can see how thick it is. and it's just like a bright white color. Actually, the whole upper is pretty much a bright white color, but you've got this nice smooth white leather on the mudguard, and then here on the toe box, it's got a little bit more texture to it, and it's got those classic perforations. Looks nice. And you can see, like on this strip, there's a couple little areas that have glue on it, and I already wiped some of it off, but it comes off easy enough. It's not suede, so it's not like you can't fix it, but there are some areas that have some excess glue. And then like right here in the corner, I don't know if you can see that or not, but just a couple little smudges that look a little messy. But then that leather continues up the eye stays, and you've got some white eyelets. And then on the side panels, underneath these 3 stripes, it's like a bright white nylon material. And you have that there on the side panels, and then up here around the collar, underneath these leather overlays, it's that white nylon. But then for the overlays, it's a really soft white leather, and it looks nice and clean. The 3 stripes are a nice white leather, and that also feels like it's really good material. The tongue is bright white, and it's like the same material that we have on the side panels and then up here around the collar. It just feels like a white nylon, but it's really padded, and it feels thicker than what your standard Forum 84 tongues feel. But it's also got a white leather tag here at the top with the Bluebird Adidas emblem on there. They gave us some white flat laces. This sock liner is white leather, much like the pair that I'm wearing on feet. And the insole is blue, and it says Adidas, the brand with 3 stripes, for skateboarding. But I think these are really dope. I don't know which pair I prefer. I kind of like the pair that I have on feet just because I like that minimalistic look to it. I really like that it doesn't have 3 stripes, and I probably prefer the side panels on this pair that I'm wearing just because they're all leather and not that nylon material underneath the 3 stripes. But these are still dope. I probably prefer the natural gum outsole on these just because I love the way a gum outsole looks, but I might swap some laces. I don't know what color I'd put in there, but I might mess around with that a little bit and see if that changes up the flavor of them a little. But let me know what you think of them, and I hope y'all have a great day. I'm freezing my tail off, so I'm going to head inside. Mr. Butter, out.